My name is Chris, and in this instructional video I'm going to demonstrate how to create and manage users in the Windows Home Server operating system. Now, to begin with, we're going to go down, click Start, go to the Control Panel. We're going to come up here to Administrative Tools and click on Computer Management. That's going to bring up the Computer Management console. And once this is open, we come over here under System Tools, find Local Users and Groups, and here's Users. Double click on that. This is a list of the users that were automatically installed when Windows Home Server was installed. These are just the basic default users that are used for various things, and you don't really see any of them except for the administrator. Now to edit these, you can right click and go to Properties, or you can simply double click on them. Now once you're in the properties, you can add a full name to it, you can alter the description, you can select any of these number of options, but for now we're going to create a group to do this stuff with. So we're going to right click and go New User, and we're just going to call it Test1. And the password we're going to put is 12345. 12345. Now the options that we can select here are users must change password at next logon. That makes it to where if once we create this user, if I were to log off and try logging in with this, I would be prompted to change my password off of 12345. This is a one-time only option. Once that password gets changed, this is deselected. And if I want to have one of my users have to change their password at the login, I have to go back into their account and reselect this. The purpose for this being is if I were to create a new user account for, say, a new employee, I could give them his username and a password that I just randomly created, such as 12345, and then when he went to log in, it would prompt he'd have to change it, and now he'd have his own secure password, and I wouldn't even know it. User cannot change password. It just prevents this account from going in and changing their own password whenever they want. Windows Home Server is set up that passwords have to be changed every so often, and you can alter how often that is, anywhere from a day up to a year or more. By selecting this option here, password never expires, this account is exempt from that. They will never have to change their password. Now, account disabled is just that. It deactivates the account. The account still exists, but if anybody tries to log into it, it'll just say this account is disabled and it won't let them log in. So now we're going to hit create and close, and there's our user right here, Test1. We're going to double click on that. Now we can go over here to member of and click add, and we can add different user groups that we want this user to be a part of. And you'll notice up here there's a bunch of extra tabs. Most of these are getting into some more technical aspects of creating and managing users. For now, I will explain the environment tab. What this does is you can set up a specific program to automatically load when this user logs in. So if you have, say, an employee who's only going to be doing a specific thing, then this would be a good option to select. You can just choose that, you can type in the name of the program, where it's located, and hit OK, and it'll automatically boot it up. Now we can right click on our Test1 here, we can set a password, we can delete it, we can rename it, or we can go back into the properties. Let's go ahead and just delete it, and there we go, it's gone. My name is Chris. And this has been an instructional video demonstrating how to create and manage users in the Windows Home Server operating system. I hope you enjoyed watching and you find the information to be of use.